guys, it's Teacher Catherine again, and I am back at it. Right now, we are going to get started on making some Mama's chocolate chip cookies. Oh yeah, my mom's recipe. Big ups, Mom. So what you're going to need for this project is obviously, for tools, a mixer. Here I have a stand mixer, a bowl, some measuring cups, some measuring spoons, a baking sheet, parchment paper, another baking sheet with a cooling rack. You're also going to need to preheat your oven to 375. So for the ingredients, what you're going to need is all-purpose flour, salt, chocolate chips, vanilla extract, light brown sugar, cane sugar, baking powder, some butter, and 2 eggs. And of course, my favorite thing in the world, a towel. This thing comes in handy, you guys. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to wash my hands. So I'm going to go do that. I'm going to go ahead and move this so you guys can see me. I'm going to go to the sink. Turn on the water. I'm gonna wash my hands. Get some soap. I'm gonna wash my hands. I'm gonna get my palms first. I'm gonna do the sides of my hands, the back of my hands, the other back of my hands. I'm gonna get it in between my fingers, get my thumbs, get my nails, and get my wrists. That's just the oven telling me it's preheated. So what I'm going to do right now is just to cover my bases is sing the happy birthday song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Wrist one last time. Go ahead. I make sure my water is pretty warm. Feels pretty good. Rinse the hands. Bye-bye germs. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna dry my hands. I'm gonna dry my hands, y'all. And next thing I'm gonna do is get my mixing bowl and my 1 cup measuring cup. Let me just move this way. So the first ingredient for our recipe is 2 cups of all-purpose flour. So I've already lined my cookie sheets with parchment paper. Pro tip, get that started before you get all your ingredients out. Or you can, use one of those non-stick pans if you have one. I don't have one, so I'm using parchment paper. In a small bowl, you're going to combine the 2 cups of flour, and for the baking soda, it's 1 teaspoon. So I'm going to get my 1 cup and my teaspoon. So the first thing I'm going to do is do my flour. 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Okay, 1 cup. 2 cups. Put this to the side. And my 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Got my baking powder. One teaspoon of baking powder, and I'm gonna put this to the side. Let's cover it up so I don't spill it. The next thing it calls for is combine the flour and the baking soda and set aside. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get my spoon and just give it a little spin. Just give it a little spin just to mix it, Just mixing it. All right, we're mixing it. The second thing, after we set that aside, set aside in a large bowl, cream butter, sugar, and salt until light. So what I'm going to need now is I'm going to need 3/4 of a cup of butter, which I already have measured out, which is basically 1 whole stick of butter plus a 1/2 stick of butter. Okay, y'all? So we're going to put that in there. I'm going to put that to the side. The next thing we're going to add in the large bowl, so we're going to do the butter, the sugar, and the salt. So we're going to get, let's start with the, we're going to start with the white sugar. And for white sugar, we're going to do brown sugar first. We're going to do brown sugar, and then, well, it doesn't really matter, you know, what goes in first, right? Let's just do white sugar first. So we're going to do the white sugar, and the white sugar is going to call for 3/4 of a cup. Now, pro tip, y'all, this pro tip my grandma gave me back in the day, also fact-checked by my best friend, Monica. If you don't have 3/4 of a cup, all you really need is a 1/2 cup plus 1/4 of a cup equals 3/4 of a cup. I know, dropping knowledge, dropping knowledge. So what we're going to do is we're going to do, for the white sugar, I'm going to just pour this in right here. Just pour this in right here. Half of a cup, 1/4 of a cup. Put that to the side. Now, once again, if you don't have 3/4 of a cup, the brown sugar calls for 3/4 of a cup. So we are going, or actually, I'm so sorry. Let me take that back. It's 1 cup of brown sugar, firmly packed. Okay, we're gonna get our brown sugar on, y'all. Brown sugar, all right. All right. Okay, we're gonna firmly pack that down. Okay. This is fun. I don't know about you guys, but I'm trying to find humor in these rough times. So we got our brown sugar, and I just kind of lightly spilled it all over. It's okay, I'll clean it up. So we've got 3/4 of a cup of the white sugar in there, and we've got 1 cup of the brown sugar firmly packed. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is we have that, and the salt is 1 teaspoon. I'm gonna use my kosher salt because that's what I have available to me. Sorry for the background noise, guys. I have to keep the window open because I don't want to set off the fire alarm. 1 teaspoon of salt, and we are going to, in a large bowl, cream it. So I've got this KitchenAid mixer ready and prepared. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start it. And let me just cream the butter. Okay, so we're going to just maybe turn it on low, not too high. All right, looking pretty good. While that creams, I'm gonna try to clean up this little mess I made, you know, just a little. Making messes are fun. You know what? We're learning. That's what matters. We want our kids to learn. And it's good for us to remember that joy of being a kid as well. Okay. I'm gonna stop that, and I'm gonna just use this spoon to try to get it to not be in so much chunks. Pro tip, you should let the butter soften just a little bit more than I did. But, you know, it'll be okay. All right, put that down there. It's gonna be a while, guys. It's gonna be a while. I'm gonna try to move this so you can see what's happening. So, trying to get it soft, but it's getting kind of clumpy because the butter is not, like I said, soft enough. It's okay. We will make this work. We'll make this work. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I have been trying to create content for you little ones that we do on a weekly basis at Sweet Peas. Yeah. So, and it's been fun. Really had to learn some new skills. It's been great. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna, you know, what the heck? Whoa! All right, so that's that. After combine, all right, so we're gonna, after we do the sugar, salt until light, we're gonna beat in the eggs and vanilla until smooth. So, I'm gonna turn that on low. We're gonna do 1 egg. Okay, 1 egg. 2 eggs. I got that. Okay, and now the vanilla extract. So we're gonna, vanilla extract is 1 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon. Add that in. Ooh, that looks good, guys. It smells good. I don't know about you, but I'm really excited. So we're gonna put, oh, we also have to combine the flour, which I forgot. So, alright, put that over there. So, I'm going to stop that for just a second. I'm going to get some of that off of there. Guys, it's looking good. I'm going to give it a few more minutes of turning. While that's mixing, I'm going to go ahead and just do a little clean, which means I'm going to put all my dirty things that I've used into the sink. So this is what we got so far. We got that. And now we're going to need to add the chocolate chips. I know, guys, I'm so excited. So what we're going to do is, so it calls for 2 cups which is 12 ounces of chocolate chips.